Speed Booster was at Eddie Power Bombs. And ladies and gentlemen, after a very brief recess, welcome back to round 2 as we're getting settled here between D-Webb and Vibrant. Round 1 went to D-Webb with a very solid race, very closely followed by Vibrant the entire time. It was pretty close up until the end. The biggest difference in the end being just some ammo loadout. Very unforgiving seed as far as firepower goes. But now we have the gift of a round 2 because it's the playoffs. And we get to see what this one is going to hold in stock for us. Enough about those though. At the same time, welcome to helping us out today. We have Justro Zukes taking care of our tracking today. Thank you very much for being here, without whom we would not have a restream. So thank you very much for being able to be available today and take care of that. If you're not following the runners, make sure that you do so, and make sure to follow Jestro as well. Give them all the love that they all deserve as we get set for a round 2 face-off here. We're going to be taking off here in just a second as we get going. Now, quick recap of round 1. We had full item countdown with shifted bosses, no surprise. So we'll, no matter what, be in for a good treat for the second race here, because full item countdown doesn't happen very often at all. Items have only seeded a handful of times throughout the entire tournament series. And through 1, 0, and we're off. Both racers are going to spawn? No way, at the ship. Oh my gosh. Who could have figured that out? Both runners coming down. And we have full item countdown 2 times in a row. And once again, 5 majors and criteria again, back to back. Is this even randomized? Down goes D-Webb, down goes Vibrant, back to back. Zebus has not paid their electric bill recently, and a morph ball on the pedestal, just like last time. Let's see what else we can find here. We're going to take a look at our normal missile item down here, see what we have, and it is supers again. The seed is looking a little familiar. We are going to see a reserve tank here to get us started off. So we're going to get a little trash can action for some earlier health. I will say, and once again, in crates here, we're not having any E-tanks at all. So again, very difficult health to get started off here. No bombs, just like last time. So, very interesting to get started here. It's very similar to last seed so far. We'll see what kind of changes it has in store for us. Can't check Old Mother Brain either, so we're gonna just have to move on beyond that right now. No bombs. Very nicely up the side there by Vibrant. Very good movement by both runners, honestly. Just very clean to watch. Always fun. Okay. Moving on down towards BT. Let's see what's waiting for us here. And it's power bombs again. So now we have our power bombs. I imagine we go and check 230 at this point. It appears the runners agree with me that 230 is indeed the check here. It's also the right time to see the dentist. And more supers. So early seed in this one also being super is generous. Last seed they started off with 4 super packs to get going. Let's see how many it rewards us with this time. And it looks like D-Webb was going to go towards Terminator, and Vibrant is going downward to go and discover what that portal is going to be possibly, and check Old Mother Brain. We're going to find more power bombs here by D-Webb though. Definitely a welcome gift. Ooh, and this we get a nice speed booster, so that is going to reward Vibrant here for this check very nicely. So we'll more than likely see a Billy Mays check here as well with... Oh, never mind. I was wrong. But we are going to see the side here. This is a check you don't see too often in either Chozo or Major Minor. Sorry, Vibrant, you don't have Ice Beam anymore. Ooh, ooh, Acid Pain, Acid Pain. Ooh. Unfortunate early death by Vibrant there. But we do have that knowledge of where Speed Booster is, and right now D-Web is not... Oh, looks like we're heading back. Because we looked at that portal, we didn't quite like what it was. It is still full countdown, so it could be a major up there that we're looking for. D-Web is going to find Green Bryn though, and we're going to get some early health here going too. Five majors is quite a lot for criteria. Well, Vibrant Colors is going to be doing a little bit of catch-up work here to get back to where they were. Meanwhile, from D-Web, we're going to see Upper Norfolk. We're going to have 4 majors here and 3 E-tanks. So that's some good items to be looking for there. And we are finding our early wreck ship access as well. So good look there. We're going to try and peek this item here. And it's just a missile up there. And we're going to take a look at the item down here too. I will point out wreck ship does have 3 majors as well. So the major is definitely more widely spaced out in this seed. So confirmed, it is indeed a different seed. The question is D-Web going to continue on through the ship and see if it's a killable boss? Not at this time. We're going to go down to Business Center and we're going to check to see some of the earlier items here. We do have enough health for both Ice Check and for... Oh, not the rest of the Hell runs yet, but if we can find some more health in the early access here. Just a super there on that cliff side. And just a missile there. So 2 locations already checked for majors, but not found. Let's take a look at... Vibrant did not skip PBs, or initial PBs are at BT. And no majors to be found here in the high jump area. Yeah, Vibrant's definitely going to be going back down for that speed booster. Honestly, with that speed booster knowledge, that could still put Vibrant basically right on track with D-Web right now. Because I don't see D-Web going back for that item for a long time. They do indeed have a starter charge beam, yes. Vibrant getting their speed booster back on track with where they were before. Much faster route this time, simply because we know what some of those other checks hold already. We don't need to look at those. We've already seen them. It's old information. We're on to the new Vibrant. D-Web making their way through the lower Norfair here underneath the ice check. Getting a little bit of health here to get going. So best case scenario right now, this location has got to be an E-tank for D-Web. If we can survive getting to the portal itself. Just barely. Nope, Vibrant's gonna have, not Vibrant, but D-Web had to take a reset there, which did not have enough energy to continue. Plus, it was only a missile. I absolutely agree with you, do not put me on pizza. And Vibrant's gonna find some more supers up here in Billy Mays. Let's see what the side item has to offer. Some more power bombs, so that's actually a welcome sight as well. 10 PBs and early criteria. Now, Vibrant also does have the ability to check the criteria item too. The top criteria. I do imagine we check the meme route portal here though. Though possibly not with this little health. A nicely done jump there by Vibrant. Showing us that even without the Rio that it's possible to check that item. Very nicely done. Looks like Vibrant is opting to check this item here. I don't like this check quite yet just because of the low health. Let's see if we can find an E-tank here though. Nope. So we're going to have to be very careful coming through here. So Vibrant has to be very careful not to take a hit here at all. Nice manipulation there of the side hoppers for sure. Alright, we're at least through for the portal check. Let's see what's going to be on the other side. And lower Norfair axis. So that is knowledge that D-Web does not have. Ooh, careful, Vibrant. Okay, we're okay. So, very nice check there by Vibrant. We at least have knowledge that it is lower Norfair there now. Meanwhile, we have D-Web making their way through Big Pink right now with only one major available. Question is, where is it hiding? I think at this point we almost have to check Gauntlet and the top of criteria. So Vibrance is actually going to get rewarded here for staying a little bit longer in criteria and just kind of examining just a bit more, getting a better idea of what's here. Possibly not, because we also haven't taken a save yet. Ooh, but D-Web does find Varia. That's a great major item to find in Bryn. Interesting from last seed is that Green Bryn / Big Pink held both suits for the runners. I think we're getting ready for either a gauntlet check or top criteria with the save here. Not be surprised with either of them. Yep, top criteria, here we go. Let's see what we got. Can we find a nice friendly beam? Can we find high jump? Nope, we can find a missile. Almost landed on the ship. Almost. And we're going to take a quick refill on our health here and head towards Gauntlet. I would say Gauntlet is definitely worth checking at this point because though from what we know of the location of the majors already, they've got to be somewhere nearby now. Ooh, and Screw Attack in Bubble Mountain. That is a very nice find. Also points out that we have 4 majors in Upper Norfair as well, so we have a lot of searching to do. Norfair could be very well stacked. It's not to say that they'll all be great majors, but at least that one to get us started was a nice one to go. Certainly makes everything a lot more doable. I do see a reserve here, so a little more health to get going for Vibrant. So now we have 2, and we have +2. So Vibrant, being pointed out by chat here, we're going to get rewarded with the high jump boots, which with the speed booster, that will be very nice for Vibrant here. The movement items are going to be critical. That's going to be where we're going to catch up on time. And we do find the ice beam on D-Web's side, so a very nice beam to get found early on. I believe that's the same location it was in last time as well. Ooh, and a grapple beam to follow. Could we be getting suitless Meridia vibes? Because we do have high jump, grapple, and ice. That does put it in logic. Vibrant not sticking around for Green Bryn there. We're probably just checking all the portal information to get started. They'll come back once they discover what this is. And hello, Lava Dive. Alright, D-Web, gonna take a look at this reserve item here. What can we find? We can find a missile. No, Lava Dive, definitely not advisable at this point. That is indeed both Lower Norfair scene now, yes. One at Meme Route, one at the left of Crateria. Speed booster showing exactly why it is so good. We're gonna find Business Center here for Vibrant. A nice mock ball out of there, very nice. We're gonna go towards wrecked ship. I think Vibrant is gonna probably opt to complete the wrecked ship if she can. Because we do have the speed booster, so if it's a killable boss here, and if it is the one for the wrecked ship, we can actually conquer this and be in pretty good shape. Because we can check all the items. And 3 majors is definitely significant for the wrecked ship. And in we go to the ship. And luxury ball. Best item in the game right there. Save here makes total sense because we have no boss information yet at this point. So this will be our first piece of boss knowledge coming into here. Be very interesting to see what we've got going on. I'd say best case in this item check is going to be, well, I mean, power bombs are nice. But I think E-Tank would have been just a little bit better there. I'll remind the runners that Vibrant does have 2+1 right now, so our health is not terrible going into here. We're going to take a look here and see what we've got. We cannot escape this. There we go. I will say, though, that it is the wrecked ship boss. So right now we're looking at shifted bosses at the very least. It still could be a surprise. Webb making their way out and up towards the wrecked ship themselves. And we're going to leave that area. Not interested in following that right now, even though we know he has the item loadout to take care of it. Now, Vibrant going to go through here and take a look at some of their green Bryn checks. Which makes a lot of sense, because we have good items we found here. We still need to get our Varia suit. Varia was at early supers. Kind of a surprise to me too. We'll have to see what Vibrant does with this information here. We can check this waterway though. We do have the speed booster for it. If this is gravity down here, this could be a really critical check for Vibrant. Just a missile, unfortunately, for Vibrant. Good thought to check it, but not what we need. And Dio will find the double jump here. So that's a nice little piece of movement. We're going to take a look at this portal here and see what we find. And we're going to find East Meridia with only one major. So not much to work with there. Webb is back at the ship now, still looking at the 3 majors on the screen. We know where 2 of those are right now. We know that High Jump is behind Gauntlet. We know that Speed Booster is hiding underneath Old Mother Brain. I would guess that as well. Either that or... Nope, they're going to check their Gauntlet as well. They're going to get their High Jump boots here. No matter what, acid hurts. Friendship wouldn't surprise me at all. That would be a good solid move for him with his item loadout. There's very little he can't take care of at this point. Alright, we know where the early item is for Green Bryn here, but we're going to check Edekun's here first. Which at this point is more than likely an E-Tank looking at everything going on. Yeah, there's our E-Tank. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, to be fair, that's all that there is really to find in this area too. All we get is the Varia suit. Everything else is nothing. And you did find both of the E-Tanks here though. Very nice. DJ definitely on a good pace. Both are very competitive at the moment. That speed booster definitely paying off a bit for Vibrant going through here. And we're going to be getting our Varia suit here shortly for Vibrant. Very nice mock ball across the early supers, and inside we go to be rewarded with a suit! And we're gonna nope right out of there. Yeah, at this point, T-Web really doesn't have any reason to check Old Mother Brain unless he starts looking for more ammo, maybe some better beam combinations, but he really doesn't have a reason to check it. Alright, Vibrant, now in Upper Norfair, looking at that 4 major count on their screen. And here we go, we're gonna do all our Upper Norfair checks and get a good idea of what we got hanging out here. We know that there to be Ice Beam, Screw Attack, and Grapple, but I do not believe we found the 4th major in the area. I think we were still lacking in that knowledge. So if Vibrant can find it and it be an important item, it could be very useful to find. We need some cooked shrimp here, D-Webb. Can you deliver? And the fryer is on, and we are cooking. And that is one dead shrimp. Very nicely done by D-Webb. Let's see what kind of boss reward that we're going to get from Dragon here, too. Just some supers, unfortunately. Nothing major here. Vibrant will get another E-Tank here, though, so that'll put her at 5 E-Tanks total. So we're in really good shape, because we're looking at 5 plus 2 on Vibrant's side. At this point, we can pretty comfortably stop getting health. Though, if it's along the way, I imagine they won't turn it down. Alright, so Vibrant now about to get both their Ice Beam and their Grapple as well. Good items coming up here. Alright, D-Webb coming across. We're going to get a good idea of the wrecked ship. He does not have the speed booster, so we can't take a look at everything here. With D-Webb's ammo, I imagine you still check because you're still looking for either ammo or beams. Because right now we do not have good ammo for either Mother Brain or for Ridley. I mean, we're okay for Ridley, I guess, but we're not great. Gonna take a look at our wave beam here, and we find our luxury item for Vibrant as well. And we have all the majors. Vibrant's still gonna check this item though, even though we have all the majors. Gonna pass on the missile, say bye-bye missile. It looks like Vibrant is going to be taking care of their Meridia checks here. Not terribly surprised with our item loadout. Suitless is in logic. I think Vibrant recognized that immediately upon picking up the Ice Beam. We're just going to decide, nope, we're going to take the red tower access here and head on out. D-Webb does need to be a little bit careful here. We are low on health. We're going to wait for a CF here. Meanwhile, Vibrant going back down to the red tower. I'm going to proceed left here, outside of... Ooh, fell into a pit. That's okay, we'll get our health back. That's what grapple beam's for. Meanwhile, a nice lava dive by D-Webb there, suitless, making her way out beautifully. And it looks like we're going to be going our traditional entrance into Lower Northfair. Are we going to see a full GT fight? It appears so. And we're not skipping this time. But we are going to nope out of there. Nothing worth keeping. Yeah, both runners have been putting together a really nice race for us here today. Complete route divergence by the two of them. Neither of them going anywhere near each other's route. And Croc is going to have no majors for us at all. Two seeds in a row where you just cannot bet on Croc. Both runners on a pretty good pace right now, honestly. Biggest difference right now is that D-Webb does have a lead with having a Dragon fight completely done. Although Vibrant's health is definitely much better than D-Webb's as well. Lower Northfair holding two majors for us to be found as well, so whatever those are, those could be pretty significant at this point because we're running out of other majors. We know Grapple, we know Speed Booster. We're almost entirely on beams at this point. Vibrant going for the spring ball jump here. D-Webb can be much happier with finding that E-tank. Vibrant struggling just a little with the spring ball jump here. We're going to take a reset. Alright, we're going to get ready to see another boss here in just a second. So we officially are going to see our second boss of the run. all we know right now is shifted, so we could still have surprise as well. I'm always holding out for surprise myself. And it is surprise. We have a second Dragon. That remains a question of which boss is going to be the missing one. Or could there be two missing bosses? Could we have three Dragons? Vibrant making their way back out towards Criteria now, as we're going to be back at the ship. Take a quick save here, get a refill. Where are we going next is the question. Vibrant could be going towards the lower Norfair entrances down here in Criteria. I would imagine that being a huge possibility. No, it appears that we're going to either be going meme route, or maybe we're going to check that item again we tried to check earlier. Or at least not checking the item. We're probably going meme route then. Very nice. Webb is up and out of the Dragon's lair. We don't, one of them I think one of them actually has to be in the side there. And we know that Vibrant doesn't have double jump, so that's going to be the other criteria. I'm fairly certain the only criteria location we have not seen was that shaft that Vibrant was initially trying to check earlier in the game. Ooh, and Vibrant finds the gravity suit here. That is correct. We're gonna find the X-ray scope here on Webb's side. Not exactly what we're looking for sure, but you know what? It is something. Vibrant making their way back down, heading towards their second Dragon fight. Well, technically their first, because they haven't killed the first one, but they're going to discover that it's a surprise seed in just a second here. I would still definitely pick up that E-Tank. It's there. You've already opened it. Meanwhile, D-Webb picking up their gravity suit. D-Webb with a pretty substantial lead right now on Vibrant, unfortunately. Yeah, unfortunately, that is kind of the position that we're in right now. That speed booster just not helping Vibrant enough to pick up the time that we needed. The biggest thing I could see is if Vibrant somehow found Plasma. I could see that making a large impact on the mother brain portion of things. That's about the only thing I could think of that would have such a huge impact. Yeah, now D-Web has speed, so that advantage is no longer there with Vibrant. It did, yeah. Dragon not being nice is giving us the good angles here to try and get these. There we go. Nice grab by Vibrant there. Tough shot for sure. Oh, never mind. There's Plasma. I mean, for fun's sake, we could still see a third Dragon here as well. Dragon's been everywhere else, why shouldn't he be home? Alright, D-Web making their way up through East Meridian here, on their way to the Dragon home location. Don't know what bosses are yet, but we'll see soon enough. And Precious Missiles is just that, missiles. And we have a fan tune, okay. Nice microwave strats from D-Webb there. Didn't quite have enough to kill him just because it's a lower powered microwave. But still very nicely done. And D-Webb cleaning up with Fantoon there. Vibrant finding the last major that we didn't know the location of, so ironically, we had space jump and double jump in criteria. And Vibrants making their opinions known of finding that last major there. Well, Vibrant's not going to complain about this Plasmers here. Not one bit. So no more majors in East Meridia for us to check at all. We've already got all of those now. I think at this point it's just clean up and get out. You know, I've never had Snake before, but I can't say microwaving is going to be the first time I ever try it. Alright, in D-Web, we're going to take a look and get our trade guy here. Only got one major in Crate's area. It looks like it was Wave Beam, is that what I saw? Oh, full beam combos for D-Web here. A very nice find. Vibrant discovering that their precious missiles is just that, missiles. Wave Beam is pretty amazing. I do love it myself. This time, D-Web is fully ready for this fight now, not having to use any special escape maneuvers or anything. We are just... here we go, up and out. And yes, indeed, a third Dragon. So 3 Dragons this seed and 1 Fantoon. Definitely surprising. At this point, we have enough shrimp for a shrimp Alfredo at Olive Garden. I'm not 100% sure on that, Kip. I know there have been several surprise seeds that have happened, so I couldn't say for sure. I believe we are straight onto Mother Brain for D-Web, yes. We have everything we need to beat the game now. Pretty comfortably. Mother Brain is going to be a chump here. Fourth Dragon's final boss. Can you imagine if they did move the location of Mother Brain to one of the standard boss locations in the randomizer? That's a pretty comfortable Mother Brain fight. 20 charge, I think we can handle that. Of course, that would mean to be able to go and kill one of the other bosses too, that you'd have to have the equipment necessary for Torian. Alright, Vibrant now getting on with their third Dragon battle here. They're gonna find our lovely friend again. You have right now with a pretty substantial lead as far as time goes. Alright, do not put me on pizza. Right the seed. I'll play in that tournament. Vibrant finishing up with their second Dragon fight here. Nicely done. Good old microwave strats. D-Web on their way to Torian right now. Not so friendly fish. Nice double jump maneuvering there by D-Web. Vibrant on their way down. And we have G4. So Vibrant, D-Web entering G4 at almost exactly 59. We do have the items necessary for Baby Skip as well. Could we see a Baby Skip today? Nice clean Metroid run. Very clean Metroid room 1. That space jump showing off just a little bit on Vibrant side through that room. Just that slightly better movement than double jump. And D-Web through and onto the baby. And we're not going to see a baby skip here. We are just straight up taking damage and doing it that way. And that is that. It's amazing how fast that damage really comes through. Vibrant going and picking up just a little bit more ammo for a more comfortable Mother Brain fight. We are on to the Zepatites. D-Web doing a really nice job with his maneuvering through here. Does have enough missiles to just attack the Zepatites if he wanted to. And just like that, we are on to MB2. Meanwhile, we have Dragon on the right. Our final Dragon of the night for these two. So far, pretty clean MB2, getting those charge shots off that we need. Getting it started early so we can just pound her with supers to finish it off. And looks like we have entered our catch-up phase. Perfect. Nicely done by D-Web. That has gotta hurt. I mean, it hurts enough where Samus can't get up at all, but I mean, I do that when I stub my toe. Still seeing a nice fight here. Going nice and smooth. D-Webb getting into his MB3 phase now. We have the Hyper Beam. We're going to deal out the payback here. Mother Brain getting her Vitamin H. And just like that, Mother Brain 3 is down. Mother Brain itself is down. And now we look for the escape from D-Webb. The timer is set. Escape immediately! Get out! Get out! Meanwhile, Vibrant making their way down to G4 now, and into Torian. We get to see a much faster escape this time because we do have the speed booster, so are we going to see the famous BT Spark? You have having a nice solid escape coming out of here. Not even getting stopped by the steam much at all. Boom. No BT Spark today. Just a nice one up the shaft. Very nicely done and up and out. Alright, everybody get your GGs in chat. Get them ready for DJ Webb in 3, 2, 1, and an official race time finish. Winner, winner, DJ Webb. Congratulations, well done, and everything of the sort. Extremely well done. And we are now joined here in the booth by D-Webb. GG, well raced.
Hello.
How'd you feel about those seeds?
Oh goodness. It was definitely a couple of interesting seeds. The first one I was definitely like a little bit sweating in the escape. The second one I felt like I played pretty well, but you never know. It was definitely an interesting couple of races. As Color said in the race time chat, consecutive 5-0 criteria is like I did not know if I loaded up the correct seed in the second one. I was like, what's going on here? Did I do this right?
Well, not to mention the locations of the items in the second seed as well, were a lot of them in the beginning were identical to the first. Supers in the same spot, Morph Ball in the same spot. There was just a few of them that were like absolutely identical. And speaking of Vibrant, welcome Vibrant, GG.
GG's, hello there.
Yeah, hello.
That was a very interesting setup for you guys there. 3 Dragons on that last one.
I think those were 3 of
That is
my
not enough
least...
dragons.
Yeah, if you're gonna go 3, you might as well go 4. I don't think any of my 3 Dragon Vice were particularly well executed, but is what it is. Also, my second grapple escape was really bad. It was definitely an interesting seed. I felt like portal wise, I did pretty well, especially getting Kraid when I did. I was looking at the restream. Colors somehow did wreck ship last, and I did wreck ship first. So it seems like we were doing really different things in this one.
I did dip Rocket Ship and found Dragon there as my first boss, but I did not have any item to actually get out of Dragon.
Yeah, the item loadout there in the beginning was really interesting. The seed almost was tempting you to go to and do Suitless Meridia first because of the item loadout. You know, it gave you the high jump boots early on in Gauntlet, and then it had the speed booster underneath Old Mother Brain. Then when you go to Norfair, you find your Ice Beam.
Yeah, I was definitely prepared to not get gravity, although given the like major locations, I was looking at my tracker and like once we had found like the areas right at the beginning of the game, there was only like 1 or no like majors left depending on the other items. So I was like, I did all my Norfair stuff, and then it was basically like I was gonna do Rex ship, and then I was gonna do Lower Norfair, and probably get stuff there. But if not, like I was fine. And then the Dragon at Rex ship was like it kind of has to be in Lower Norfair now, the gravity suit. So I just got it, but I was definitely
I
prepared to not. But definitely with Kraid back there, it was much better to have it.
I got both suits pretty early on and Ice Beam, so I was looking at the same setup from Underbrain as last seed. I was expecting to fight starter charge ice nonsense again, just like, just to prove a point. You give me starter charge, I will do stupid things with it. And, well, I did just stumble on the other beams. I was not really looking for them particularly, but I found them all, so, sure.
Yeah.
So
I forget
go
where
ahead,
Plasma
Webb.
was, but Wave was really convenient right there in Kraid. Oh, it was an Aqueduct. That's right. Yeah, those. I was getting really good items consecutively because I'd found that speed later than she had, and yeah.
Yeah, Plasma was in Aqueduct and Wave was in Kraid.
Yeah, that
I didn't
definitely.
even check that. I didn't even look at the HUD when I entered Kraid, and I just was looking for supers, and then wait, that's not supers. Go away. Wait, no, no, no. That's Wave Beam. Go back for it, colors.
Oh yeah.
And beams were far from generous for you guys in the first seed. That was a nightmare to find anything decent.
Yeah,
I
that
had
first
fun at
one.
least. That's what matters, right?
Yeah, definitely. I was hoping at like every single point. I'm like, there's got to be something good somewhere. Like the 5 in criteria that like somehow I think I ended up with 3 of them, but I got like I got the third one like really late, and I was just upset about how bad like everything was. My movement was awful, the damage was terrible, and then like towards the end of it, I was like, it feels bad, but at the same time, like every single piece of ammo I got was actually good, so it was kind of like whatever. It just like I would have liked to have found something good before. Like I got space jump, which was nice, but other than that, it was like I got a high jump behind Ridley, and like even that was like I would have preferred a beam somehow, but.
So
I
for
jumped
both of
behind
you,
Ridley felt like an insult. I don't know, I took it personally. I have literally a low percent loadout and you give me high jump game? What do you mean? Am I like that terrible at the game? I'll take it. Thanks, game.
so an interesting thing on both of your guys' seeds. I mean, you both started off pretty much the same way, but you both had really good route divergence on both seeds entirely. Um, on that second one, Vibrant, you spent a lot more time in early criteria than D-Web did, and it rewarded you with an early speed booster as well. So
Well,
it's
I
just
mean, I did die 6 minutes in, so with the knowledge there was speed, so I had to go back, but that was a lot of time lost. That felt extremely bad.
you just did more item checks also in early criteria as well. You took a little bit more time to look out for those majors, and we did see the super missile you shot at the double jump in frustration.
I
After
get
already
space
finding your
jump and then
space
you give
jump.
me double jump game? What am I supposed to do with this? Are you taunting me, game?
All right, well, jump. Between the two of you, do you either of you have anything left for us before we close out the stream today?
Well, I did have a lot of fun. I did not expect to make it to the playoffs to begin with, so I'm not surprised to just get obliterated, let's say it. I hope it was fun for you too, DJ Webb. And these will be very nice VODs to watch if we did diverge very early on. It's the best show. I love these videos, so that's gonna be really exciting to rewatch.
Absolutely, I would fully agree.
Yeah, glad we could put on a good show. I was definitely confident but hesitant. I know Colors has a lot of experience in the like harder stuff, like has all the like super advanced stuff that I don't necessarily do. So I was happy to get some. These were definitely fun and interesting and weird and wacky. So I definitely did have some fun, and yeah, looking forward to my next match. Me and Nitro have actually raced quite a bit, so that should be a fun one.
Absolutely, I'm looking forward to seeing those as well.
And also, before you leave us, thank you to you, Navrata, for solo calming both of these games, and also thanks, Jestro.
Absolutely. Pleasure to be a part of it. I love being a part of these and being able to watch you guys run and just be a part of the whole experience because it's really a pleasure to watch you work. I'm learning the game myself, so being able to observe more closely from your guys' movements is genuinely a pleasure to watch.
Thank you.
My greatest pleasure this race was just to save Dusty. That's the first time I actually managed to not kill Dusty.
Well, hey, there you
A
go.
beautiful hand.
Alrighty. Well, if there is nothing else, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here today on Speed Gaming 5 for this wonderful race between D-Webb and Vibrant. You saw a great matchup. You saw really similar seeds, but different at the same time. The portals took us everywhere. The bosses were randomized. We had surprise. We had all kinds of interesting fun for us here today. But in the long run, congratulations to D-Web moving on to the next round. Extremely well done. And